I'm already short, bro.
I'm not talking about me, just in general, bro.
Okay, the average.
Man, you gotta go to super team, fool.
What's the grown? What defines a grown man?
Like The Rock? Like
50 The Rocks.
I mean,
I don't even think The Rock could fight.
yeah, bro.
Bruh.
You know how he's strong. You know how strong.
Gorillas literally
50 The Rocks.
You know how strong.
You know how strong 50 The Rocks are.
You can be strong all you want. Don't be shit though.
But look there.
You can imagine how many.
You gonna have to tie him down or something.
You know how many angles you could take with 50 different people, bro?
But 50
it's only one target.
Hey, one thing killing
You're gonna be hitting each other at some point. How many?
Imagine it's no trees, bro. Just straight land. They can't jump around.
The
But
50
think about
people
it,
gonna hit each other.
You ever seen Kong, bro?
Yeah.
How many fucking planes, tanks, everything they had?
Endless
Like, come on, bro.
That's not even. That's a movie.
But still though, like, think about it.
Imagine how much
A gorilla is
energy
probably the height of that lamp, fool.
Fuck no. Standing up, sitting down, they're probably don't know.
Now there's different types.
So
A silverback sitting down is probably this height. Literally.
A silverback? What are you talking about?
What kind of gorilla?
When you think gorilla, that's the gorilla you think of.
Facts. It's the emoji that's on
A
Apple.
gorilla.
Nah, monkey.
Silverback gorilla is between 3 and 5.
Nigga, you can beat a monkey.
A monkey gonna hit your ass, start swinging through your legs.
One-on-one, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not one of these no monkey.
They bite hard and shit too, and they'll wrap they fucking tail around you, swing around the tree.
They'll just palm your face and rip. They just rip your face away.
Gorilla's only 5'1", bro.
Did y'all see me running from a squirrel, bro? When I was a pest control technician.
That's like 300 to 500 pounds, though, bro.
Bruh, but think about it.
I mean, 50 dudes can move 300 pounds.
50 people cannot beat this.
We put 50 Nate Robinsons up against one gorilla, bro.
But you're not understanding though, bro.
I know how.
Listen, you're not understanding. They beat their own chest, and you can hear it like hundreds of feet away, bro. Like The Rock can't
If we go like this, you're hearing this outside the doors.
Like gorillas,
bro.
No.
Going like this.
If you take your shirt off and you do this, you can hear that shit.
I mean, probably
You might hear the smacking, but their chest isn't like skin.
It's
They have like
muscle.
almost bark. Like,
but how is piercing their skin? That's what I'm trying to tell you, Kenley. Like,
you can't. They're not gonna bleed. If they're not gonna bleed, how you
Gorilla's
gonna
like
bleed?
fighting the tree.
we're gonna have to gouge their eyes out for us to beat them.
I
like,
promise
literally,
you, if 25 people is holding his upper mouth and the other 25 in the
How are you
Bro,
gonna
how
get
you
it?
gonna-
Okay, but look though. Imagine the gorilla just start.
You're not eating them things, bro.
Like how every one person that gets touched by them swinging their arms back and forth, they're gone.
Nigga, imagine me punching Aaron and his body going into yours, y'all going into just off of one swing. Well, that's like 4
And
people.
that's like 50 brains too, bro.
50 brains.
Nigga, if we
I gotta work together, bro.
If we get punched, bro, our fucking brain.
Gorillas are just, bro. Monkeys are just
as smart too, but
yes.
I just feel like there's a possibility 50 human beings.
You gotta think about physical ability, bro.
Huh?
Physical ability, bro.
We're just not.
They work with all
jump
four.
OC high.
Hey,
too,
You gotta
I
still
know I
have
will.
balance during
We'll smack the fuck out of kangaroo though.
Nah, kangaroo. They good.
I seen that. You seen the video? Was it a dude smack the fuck out of the kangaroo?
I don't remember.
Oh, we ain't trying to kill the dog yet. He stole the dog. Hey, we got stuck in shit. He was like, I think got the fuck, bro. He got out of there. And my grandma water. Oh, that's right here. I'm tripping.
So what was the game plan for the gorillas though?
I don't know, bro.
You can't say we're gonna win if you don't even have a game plan.
What's your method, bro?
You have to give us some, because we're giving you reasons why we're not gonna win.
Yeah.
You have to give us a reason why you think we would win. Like, you can't just say it and
Think
not
about
get
it. Like I said, the angles. Bro.
We are thinking about it. Trust me.
Say you surround a gorilla, and
Right.
the gorilla just tries to use his arm and rotate. Like, you gotta, like, bro, we're not just gonna stand there and do that. Fool, we could back up, run, like, bro.
You got
If you back it up, you're not attacking the
So you're
gorillas.
saying humans are like 50 humans are way smarter than gorillas?
Bro,
You could
I feel
probably
like
avoid one gorilla.
Like you're saying,
But you're not
like
beating them,
if
bro.
if it's 50 people, bro, it's just an animal. What I'm saying is, even if you sometimes when you have a game plan and like a brain, the thing that just goes wild is gonna win sometimes, bro.
Right.
Like sometimes if it's just not thinking, bro, you're just gonna lose because you don't know. It's like when people box, bro. There's different type of styles when people box with their hands down because no one's used to that. You know what I'm saying? It's such an unorthodox. You're not even the same thing, bruh. So it's just gonna be jumping around and doing crazy stuff. Nobody's gonna know what to do.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I feel like a gorilla is too smart to even be in a position to where they would just sit in the middle and keep trying to fight. I don't feel like they'd be comfortable enough to even fight while people are behind them. I feel like they would probably hit your dumb ass and just try to avoid and then hit the next person. But they would, I don't feel
though, fool. Like they're doing running.
Yes, like
Bruh, it's gonna grab someone's legs, run with one person, punch another nigga, throw him into somebody else.
Have you seen a gorilla kill a baby gorilla, bro? Like they grab them and they'll like, bro, they will literally pound them and they'll run while holding them, throw them, go over there and hit them again.
Yeah,
like, bro, they're brutal. Like, yes, they kill each other. Like, they go crazy sometimes.
A lot of animals be like doing that.
They're one of those. They're one of those species that don't give a fuck.
They be eating other tribes, like
monkeys and shit.
Like monkeys be eating other monkeys' babies.
Facts.
Man,
did y'all see the shit that happened in China when I forgot what was happening? I think they were killing. They were killing. So
dropping them off.
Exactly. But because they were killing monkeys is why they did that though. So they're smart. Like they have brains, bro.
No, I think it's only the ones that's like in foreign countries.
In fact,
the other one.
I mean, we don't have wild monkeys out here. I don't think.
You're not going like we go in the woods and find a monkey.
You see like foxes,
barely find a bat.
Like,
but like
bats are addicts, bro. Like, there's bats around here. Like,
There used to be a bat on my cousin's balcony, bro. We stayed up till like 4 a.m. one time, bro, and we were about to go outside, and the drum was like right there, so it was.
Y'all know bats are literally like flying mice. Yeah. Like bats, they can't even fly off the ground. Like they have to climb on a roof and then fly from there. Like if they fall from a roof, they'll just crawl somewhere like a mice. They can't just jump straight up and fly. Like they have to be high off the ground to start flying.
Yeah.
That's why they like be so like shaky.
Yeah, I mean they're literally like mice with wings.
No, I saw a bat that like it was last week on like Friday, Saturday, something like that. So
yeah, and bats come out like dusk too. They come out dusk and dawn.
It was like late.
Bro, it was like 4 a.m., bro. I'm like
I
8.
wasn't even 4. It was like 8 o'clock, fool.
It's like
4 a.m. I'm 8 years old, bro. I'm scared as a
bunch of bats just flying around.
Yeah, at nighttime, that's when they go out. Like they'll go out when it's like starting to get dark. Like when you see like when the sun starts to set, that's when they'll come out, and then they'll sleep during the day type shit. Like that's when they go get food because they're nocturnal. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now that we're on topic though, before we get past it, brains. What are y'all thoughts on that shit? Like how we only are capable of accessing 4% of our brain at a time?
No, I was about to say that. Like, I don't think we control 100% of our brain.
We do. We can't control 100% of it at a time. That's the problem. We control all of our brain. We just can't control all of it at one time. Like let's say for example, you wanted to breathe and swallow at the same time. You can't do that. Yeah. Like try to try to breathe and swallow right now. You know you can breathe, you know you can swallow, but your brain is not gonna allow you to do both of those. You can't. You physically can't do it. Like, you literally can't do it. Like it's impossible to. Like literally.
Like when niggas try to like do 2 things at a time and they can't.
No, I feel like
some people, yeah.
Brain is just such a.
That animal, that's crazy. That's the only animal that's able to control more of their brain at a time than us. A dolphin, literally, they're able to control 12% of their brain at a time.
I feel like, bro, I feel like brains is just like it's such an unexplainable thing, bro. Like it's just you open the head and pull it out. It's like this thing right here is what controls everything.
Nerves, energy,
your whole body, and reason we see all of this, the reason we got all this.
Like you even moving your hands is your brain telling you to move your body.
Jelly. What if the people in Egypt knew how to use 100% of their brain?
That's another thing I be thinking as well, bro. Like,
what if like the people in Egypt that were building the pyramids, what if they knew how to use more than 4 or 10% of your brain?
I feel like that might be true. Honestly, bro, I feel like
what if you get stronger? Like, what if you know how to use more of your brain? You might be stronger. You might be more like, obviously smarter. You might be able to smell better, hear better.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like this is me, bro. Y'all might call me crazy. The podcast might call me crazy for saying this, bro. I genuinely feel this way too. I feel like this species of humans is not the original. Like, I don't feel like we were passed down from our ancestors. Like, I feel like we were created by aliens, bro. And let me tell you why. Hear me out. I know that sounds the same, right? I know it sounds the same, but hear me out first. Don't judge. Just hear me out. I feel like the reason we were created was to mine gold. Like our species, I feel like we were created to mine gold, bro. Honestly, like I genuinely feel that. Because think about it, bro. How is it possible that we are so-called so advanced, but we can't explain shit from thousands of years ago, bro, that are supposed to be less than us? We're supposed to be way more advanced than we have technology, laptops, computers, fucking electric cars, like we have fucking solar panels that produce energy from the sun. If we're so-called so advanced, why can't we explain that shit, bro? And also as well, like I feel like us only having certain access to certain things. Like for example, y'all know about the fucking the Illuminati or the 5%, shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like they have information that we don't, and they keep them up. And because I feel like we're not supposed to get to a certain point. Like us humans, I don't feel like we're allowed to get to a certain point, like because of what we possibly could do.
You think we have restrictions?
Yes, literally.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not saying like a fucking alien just came down and just fucking made, but I feel like we were recreated, bro. Because like think about it, son. The government is actually admitted to UFOs and shit, bro. Like the flying shit we see, they no longer saying, oh, it's probably government. Like now they're saying we genuinely don't know what it is now. Like that's just them. I'm pretty sure they know certain shit. They're just not gonna make the public freak out. But it makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
But why mine gold?
Gold is just so pure, bro. It's just such a pure material that can be utilized for so much things. Like think about the Mandalorian, bro. That freaking I forgot what it's called, Asgard, some shit like that. But that metal, you could not cut through with a lightsaber, bro. So I feel like gold might hold a certain value to another planet that we don't even know exists, bro. You know what I'm saying? It might just be that valuable, and Earth just happens to be so rich in it.
I mean, that's... finish.
Yeah, Earth just might be so rich in it that they had to create something. Because the reason why, this is the craziest part, this is where it stemmed from. I don't believe in religion. I don't feel like God created us or anything like that. And that's why I had to find my own thought process of why I think we were created. Because why would a spirit or energy create us just to serve them, bro? Like, think about that. If you run the universe or whatever, why would you create people just for them to praise you? When you literally can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you think a God cares about every single thing that billions of people do on one planet, bro? Like, what is the purpose? It has to be a reason behind everything, because if that's created, it's a paradox. If God's created, like they say Adam and Eve, we stem from Adam and Eve and such whatever. We know who created Adam and Eve, but who created God? And who created that person? And who created that? And who created that? It's a never-ending paradox, bro. So that's why I feel, that's my psychological thought process on how we were created. I just feel like personally we were created by aliens. I don't feel like we passed down from monkeys, gorillas, nothing. Like
I got two things. So one, y'all ever think, well, since you said Adam and Eve, bro, I never believed that. So
yeah, I did when I was younger. I'm not gonna lie.
When I was young, but then it's like everyone comes from a woman.
Facts.
So how can a man be first?
Facts. It's not, nobody just fucking plopped down and just there. Like that doesn't make sense, bro.
Even the earth itself is referenced as a woman.
Why you say that? Oh, Mother Nature. Damn.
Like this whole earth is referenced as a woman.
Because it technically takes two to create.
Yeah, so how is it that a man was the first here before
a woman?
Facts. Now that we actually discuss it, like, bro, think about the general, like, our world is literally made of dick riders, bro, or people that people who just go with what everybody else is going with, because, like, nigga.
All right, so this is what we
dick riders.
I think we talked about this last episode, but we didn't get to put that episode out. Was basically like everybody follows because they don't know what's next.
Stand for something and stand for nothing.
So
It's
like me. It's like me about to die. Oh, you about to
stand
What did you say? Stand
for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
What I said was, when you said like dick riding, is like people only follow certain things because they're afraid of what's gonna happen next.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, facts, and then also when y'all think about how Christianity started, or just religion in public, because remember it started off Roman Catholic or whatever, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Jesus' name ain't even this.
Yeah, bro. Like think about it, bro. They made that shit so slaves could freaking could obey them and do what they say. Like, oh, you work hard and you build this shit for us. When you die, you're gonna go to heaven. Like, of course you're gonna break your ass off. Like, yeah, bro. I'm gonna do all that. It's like the same thing. Like when you in school, what's your parents say? You get good grades, I'll get you this brand new freaking shoes, whatever. You get good grades, like, oh, you got a good grade, you better be
successful in life.
Facts. So all it does exactly. That's that. But
it's the unknown. They're controlling
exactly
the future. They're making you think what they want you to think.
And then they want to frown upon people who become outcasts or people.
Right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't be afraid of the unknown future, bro.
I know. You finally know the tattoo,
Never be afraid of the unknown future. On me, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. It took me a couple times to remember this expo too. I ain't gonna lie. I get the. Oh, let me read that, Jake. They like, what it say? Shit, let me read it with you. Let me read that Jake with you, bro. Let me read that Jake with you.
But no,
yeah.
Second thing I was gonna say, do y'all ever think about life? We ask too many questions about life.
Bruh, yes, hold on. Let me go off real quick, bruh.
Yeah, just to see.
Let me put this. When I say do you think about too much about life, like what you said, like, oh, like how is there God, and that you could create, like when you start thinking, it's just like, damn, how is the stuff here? Like even if you say there's no God, and it's like there's the universe. Well, how's the universe there? It's like now you start thinking, it's just like you just gotta like let it be, fool. Like it just.
That's why, bro. Oh, go ahead, my bad, Aaron.
Bro, what I'm about to say, bro, everybody's always asking, what's the real truth? I want to know the truth, bro. We're only here, what I think, bro, I feel like everything in itself is God. The fact that it's just here is God. I'm God, he's God, my mom God, everybody's God, bro. And we're literally just here to experience life. That's the point. So when you ask questions and stuff, all it does is just bring you anxiety, bro. You know you're here. Just live, bro. I feel like you're overthinking it. You just overthink, like just live, fool.
Bro, that's how I thought about y'all, like last year, bro. Peak of 2020, bro. Like COVID, y'all was just coming with all these conspiracies. I'm just, bro, like living it. Like just enjoy it. Like
it just make you stressed out, bro. You just think like.
That's why. Go ahead. My bad.
Nah, like yeah, like you just.
Nigga, that's why I live my life the way I do, bro. I'm just literally a genuine person, bro. Like I don't tolerate shit. Like I'm very respectful to everybody. I don't walk around here like this fucking big and bad fucking steel man that can't be touched or whatever. I'm genuine to everybody, and I just carry shit how other people carry it, literally. But I don't go about life like, damn, bro. If I do this, this is gonna happen to me, or you know. Obviously, I think about consequences, but you can't control the unknown, bro. You don't know. It's uncertain. It's literally, you don't know what's gonna happen. So why stress about something that you'll never get the answer to? You know what I mean? Like you can have faith in it, but just be genuine. Like just, bro, anything you do in life, just literally just be a genuine human being. But don't look for anything in return. Like if you want to help somebody, do it because you want to help them. Don't do it because this might happen to you in the future. You just genuinely do that shit. I'm telling you, bro. Like if you live your life like that, you will have the peacefulest life most possible, bro. Just not caring, you know. And that's why I feel like a lot of people, they have that stigma in their head, but it can also lead to bad shit. Like you can be a fucking serial killer with that mindset. You can be a fucking rapist with that mindset. Like, you know, so it really depends on where you are mentally.
What can you do with all this knowledge?
Yeah, like you know
you guys still record.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, the question?
No.
But we gotta keep that in there, bro.
No, but it's like, what are you gonna do when you know all of this stuff? Because nobody else knows it, so they're not gonna believe you. And then you just die knowing that you know all this.
That's what his gift could be, is passing on knowledge, you know.
If nobody's gonna believe you, what's the point of passing it on?
Persuade someone to believe you. He just made you believe that shit, because that's why you asking it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Fool, you just said what does he gain from knowing all this knowledge?
Bro, if I sat here and told you that when we all die, right, we're going to grow from the ground and become a fucking tree. Like I don't know, something random, like we're gonna become a tree. And I know for a fact that's true. I mean, you're gonna be like, bro, just shut up, fool.
Yeah. Bro, look, I learned so much today, fool. Like, I could pass on this to somebody else, like, just from him telling me that. Like,
but I wasn't saying nothing like, I wasn't saying like to go.
I'm not saying that, but I learned a lot, is what I'm saying.
Bro, just live your life is pretty much what I was saying. Like, just be genuine, bro. Like, just don't care about what happens after you're gone.
Oh, man, I had to, bro. It's some people it's hard for them to not care when they like have emotion and feelings.
Bro, I'm one of the most emotional persons to walk this earth, bro. Like, I can cry right now if I listen to Juice WRLD. I can fucking go spank somebody if I listen to New Jersey. Like, it's so, bro, I'm very emotional as well, but I just feel like, bro, this life itself, bro, just, energy is a real thing, bro. So whatever type of energy you put in the world, that shit is gonna recycle and come right back to you, bro. So that's just how you're supposed to live your, just put good energy, genuine energy into the world, bro.
That's what I try
all
to
revolves around like karma, shit like that,
like everyday life, fool. Like I try to like be a.
What's your definition of life, bro? Because my definition of life, I feel like life is what you give energy to. I believe in spirits and shit like that, but I'm not afraid of them because I don't give them the thought or the idea to even feel like they have any power for me to be afraid of them. So whatever you put, if you feel like the sun is your god, you put go crazy. If you feel like the sun is your god or Satan is your god, whatever you put energy into, that's what's gonna happen, bro. So whatever you put energy to, that's what life is. Yeah, you can give life to something. Like I can give life to this bottle. Like I can call this bottle my friend or whatever. You know, I can literally treat it like a human being.
I feel like that's why little kids have so much attachment to toys and like teddy bears. Because they put so much energy and life into it.
And like imaginary friends, bro.
Yeah, so it's like now that you put so much energy and life into it, it's like it became an attachment.
Like it's not real to you, but it's real to me.
Facts. Like, that's why I walk around with my dog that I have. Like when I went to Frostburg, I was like, "Why the fuck you have that shit, bro? That's weird. Go put that shit in the car. Like, who gonna tell me something? Like, what you gonna say? You can think what you want, but what are you gonna walk up to me and tell me, bro? Like, that's what I want to do. If you look at me a certain type of way, that's you. Now there might be other people like, wow, that shit look dope. Like I wonder why he holding it. You know? So really, just live your life, bro. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks, bro? Because there's gonna be somebody that doesn't like what you're doing, no matter what, bro.
Oh, no. I just feel like life,
exactly.
Like every human,
fact.
Exactly.
Every
like,
human
no matter what you say, you
on this earth has like their own journey. Like my life in like everybody has their own journey, but it's like life to me is like how do I explain this? Like all y'all got a purpose on this earth, right?
So you feel like we're here for a reason type shit, like
yeah.
But what do you think that reason is? Like, do you feel like everybody?
Have to learn as I get older.
So do you feel like everybody has a reason to be here, or do you feel like we're all here for a reason? Like,
I feel like I'm here for a reason.
You feel like everybody has their own individual? I personally feel like we're all here for one reason. Like, honestly, that's just me.
Because who is we all, bro? What about
humans?
Our older generation?
Our ancestors?
Yeah.
I feel like
not ancestors, like.
But our parents and shit,
our
like,
great grandparents, like I don't know if y'all met, like I don't know. Some people still have their great grandparents. It's like
I don't even have my grandparents. I have like one.
Not like people in the world, like somebody still had their great grandparents. So it's like, do you include them as in us?
Yeah, this is everybody.
Anything that's living
on this earth,
any human that's living, bro. I feel like we're all put here for a reason. I don't feel like we each individual have our own, because there's billions of people on this earth, bro. You know what I mean? So how could, like, you can personally feel that you know, this is what I want to do. I want to make sure that I do this throughout my lifetime. But I feel like we're all here. I don't feel like, but think about it, bro. If you're a creator, right? Let's say, for example, you're on The Sims. You're not going to make fucking a billion something characters and say, okay, you're going to be a cook, you're going to be a fucking artist, you're going to do this, and you're going to do this because this is going to affect this. Like, think about how much thought and time would go into that, bro. Because there's billions of us on here, bro.
But certain things can create a person in life. Like, certain people go through a lot of things in life.
And everything happens for a reason, though.
So it's like, why do we go through those certain things to build who we are today? But it's a clue.
Honestly, I think the first purpose for us to be here is to love and contribute to the ecosystem. Like, yeah, because like if you look at like people back in the day, like there would be Native Americans growing crops, even though they do still like would kill animals.
They take care of the earth.
Yeah, they take care of the earth. I feel like that's the only point.
I'm big on
originally. I think originally, and I think like each person also can have their own burgers.
Damn, Aaron. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. What's up, bro? What's up with that idea? Like, you really just put me on, bro. Like,
that's
it makes so much sense because, like, think about it, bro. Everything that cures humans stems from the earth, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know technically a cure for cancer, but there's like there's Jamaicans, there's herbalists that all claim you consume this, and you'll be better. And it's all stemming from the earth. Like,
I know the fruits line up with like certain organs in your body, like fruits and vegetables.
Same thing with marijuana, bro. Like, I learned a lot about terpenes.
Like an onion is, I forget what it's good for. Like it matches some type of organ in your system.
Or ginger and shit like that. It's good for your digestive system.
Yeah, like it's shaped just like
organs.
Yeah, like a walnut is like good for brain health, and it's like it looks.
Yeah, when you look at a walnut, like the wrinkles in it.
Now that y'all on that topic, bro. How do we know what a pure form of those type of ingredients or foods look like? Because a banana here does not look like a banana in Jamaica, bro. Or a freaking apple here is not gonna look like an apple in Japan. You know what I'm saying? So how do we know what is like the Earth's natural? You know
See what I'm?
But it's
that's what I was
different.
saying. Is America gonna be suitable, bro? Like, what if in 40 years America just like you don't know what happened?
Not even just that.
The soil in
America's
America
gonna crash.
Facts.
Like
Not even just that.
history repeats itself, bro. Like, and
You think we're gonna go through like the Great Depression again?
not even Great Depression,
We're
but
going
you
through
have
something
like
right
you have
now,
like you have like civilizations like advanced, like the Mayans, the
Egyptians,
like.
I feel like
Romans, you had the Romans.
Yes, bro, the Romans,
that was the highest.
nigga, Julius Caesar added 2 months to the year, bro.
Yeah, like
July and August. Julius Augustus Caesar.
Yeah.
He added July and August to the year, bro. So it's like, bro, there's so much shit that happened to this earth. You didn't know that?
Wait.
July and
But
August.
what about like zodiacs? Like,
Yeah,
how can somebody
that's a
do it?
lot.
But it's like, how do you add 2 months? But it's like the zodiac, like
That's 'cause
stars
it's
been here before him.
Because there's two different types.
So how
of
did he really add that though?
There's 2 types. There's the Western and there's like Eastern.
What I'm saying is, y'all just said.
I know, yeah, like it wouldn't match up if like
sense.
there's really only 10 months, and then so then how are some people? Where do the other 2 come from? Right? Is that what you're saying?
Bro.
Because if it's 12 months and 12 zodiacs, and
Bro, listen. He said. Wait, say what you said.
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar added 2 months, July and August.
yeah.
But stars and like the ecosystem, like that was here before Julius Caesar.
Right.
So it's like, how could he add those 2 months if like zodiac signs come from stars? And
It's the same way there's Chinese New Year and we have New Year on a different day.
Right.
Like it's just like you're just
The same thing like
You're
how people
telling
have
you-
Christianity and they have Catholic,
Yeah.
Muslim, it's the same shit. Like
Like the
we all don't
days-
agree with the exact same thing. But it's the same shit how there's freaking I ain't gonna say PlayStation and Xbox, that's a stupid comparison, but
I think they get it.
ramen here and ramen in Japan are way they're 2 different ramen, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's really the same. It's the same shit. Like just I guess based off culture or where you're from. I guess because I guarantee if you live in China, you wouldn't be considering like American New Year's and shit like that. You know?
Yo, thought about.
That's
I was trying to add in. Are we here for a purpose, or do we go through those experiences because we're here with other people?
I just feel like
that's what we were just talking
I feel like
about.
everything just happens for a reason, but I feel like we were originally put here for one specific thing.
Like if we all had individual
Let me,
purpose.
y'all want the blueprint of what I think it is?
Let me hear that.
I think it's everybody we're really here to take care of the ecosystem. You love the earth is gonna love you back. And for us to just multiply, have communities. But I feel like each person also can have their special story. And it's really just for them. And when you add all of them together, that's what makes a community.
But look though, that's like if you just do everything right. If you do everything right by the ecosystem, you can't live a perfect life.
Yes, you can.
Bro. No, you
Oh,
can't.
shut the fuck up. That's gonna have to. Nobody lives a perfect life.
Like
I don't feel like Kimberly. I feel like you're thinking about it too deep, but I don't feel like we're all because there's too many human beings to all have a single purpose. I just feel like it's genuine. It just genuinely happens.
But look, Aaron just said everybody has their personal story, but you come together. And once like
I don't feel like we come together to create or to fulfill that original purpose. I just feel like it just happens genuinely, and whatever stems from that stems from that. I don't feel like there's any thought process that goes behind. Hey, let's say for example I link up with you, we do this whatever, and then that freaking creates something. I don't feel like that was. I don't know how you say it. I don't feel like that was planned to happen because you can meet somebody, bro, and they can change your life. But it's not that a creator or whatever put us in that exact same room just where that.
I think though, bro.
There be
like,
times, bro.
You wouldn't be here without your parents meeting, bro.
Facts.
So you were like, I feel like that had to happen. Like there is some coincidences that's like, is it like, you know what I'm saying? Like perfectly lined up, bro.
Right.
Like your parents, like. You know how they met, bro.
On the bus.
That's what I'm saying, fool. Like, bro.
If my mom lived a stop further,
that would have never.
I would probably
10 seconds of a conversation less, you wouldn't be here.
No, that's, you know what's crazy, bro? It don't even go to your parents. Like, it goes way, like everything way back had to be perfectly lined up for you to be right here.
But that's why I feel like we're
that's why I feel like grandparents, before your grandparents, before them.
Their story had something to do with me today, bro.
That's why I feel like everybody is supposed to be here, bro. Love yourselves, bro. Don't.
Should we end it up?
For sure. Like,
end it like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Moral of the story, bro. Love yourself, bro. We're all here for a purpose. Like, subscribe. Y'all, man. Manny Hardaway.
Hey, make sure y'all follow my Instagram. Check me out, man.
All love, like, subscribe, all that.
All socials be down below.
For sure. Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you stayed through the whole video, you a real one, man.
Yeah.
That's all we got, man.